What's up, cool kids? Yes, I got my hair done, but don't worry, the fro will be back. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about a game that took me over 127 hours to beat because of all the freaking side quests, and still going. Seriously, this was the longest game in my entire life, next to Persona 3, but I still think this game beat it. We are talking about Xenoblade Chronicles for the Nintendo Wii. This game is now my new favorite JRPG. This game was originally not supposed to come out in North America, but the JRPG fans roared, and it was here April 6, 2012. It's so funny that a group of gamers got this game to come over because so many people have heard of it, but never played it. And now, everyone's talking about it, you know, because Shulk was Shulk was featured in Super Smash Bros., so everyone was kind of like, oh, Shulk, I know you're from Xenoblade, but I actually haven't played the game. Not to mention seeing Xenoblade Chronicles X, I was like, I need to get into this. This game looks gorgeous. So I figured I'd start with the Xenoblade Chronicles. Without further ado, please allow me to bring you to the world of the Bionis and the Mechonis. Check it! Xenoblade Chronicles opens up with two mighty titans known as the Bionis and the Mechonis clashing blades until finally they both deal a death blow to each other, leaving both titans lifeless. Over the course of time, life is created both on the Bionis and the Mechonis. You start as Dunban, a cocky fighter, but can back it up with his supreme fighting skills. You're placed in the middle of a war, Sword Art Valley, a battle of which Mechon, inhabitants of Mechonis, are attacking a race called Homes, which are one of the many inhabitants of Bionis. A year later, after the battle is won, is where Shulk's story begins. Shulk, the main protagonist, is a strong-willed machine nerd, is seen collecting Mechon scraps for his work, and returning to his home in Colony 9. Just like every JRPG, everything is calm and peaceful. Then shit goes down, ultimately leading to a sad event, and the characters take charge of what happened. In this case, Colony 9 is attacked by Mechons. After a series of events, Shulk is reintroduced to a powerful, future-seeing, Mechonis-baiting sword, the Minato. The Minato is critical to the story and gameplay as it is the only weapon that can wound Mechons, grant other weapons the temporarily ability to harm Mechons, and see the future. While trying to save Colony 9, you're introduced to a face Mechon, which oddly enough cannot be injured by the Minato. After shit hits the fan in Colony 9, you're now on a quest for revenge. The Minato will taste blood. Wires and whatever metal stuff that Mechons are made of. Yeah. Now that's just the beginning. Xenoblade Chronicles has several twists and turns and changes of plot and reasoning as you discover new places and characters. Minato issues, reoccurring dreams, possible traitors, a little romance. What I just described was the start off, but just know you will not be disappointed in what this story has to offer. Oh, this game's gameplay. There is so much functionality in Xenoblade. The amount of ways to maximize your character's level is insane. Let's start with the battle system. If your character is close enough to a targeted enemy, they will automatically attack. I emphasize targeted because it can become frustrating when you're next to an enemy and wondering why the fuck you're not attacking. Happened to me multiple times. The bottom of your screen are your arts, which can be selected and performed and used again after they cool down. All the arts are upgradable to lower their cooldown time and enhance their particular effects. Shulk, because he wields the Minato, gets an extra set of Minato-based arts. Not to mention, the power of foresight, which automatically happens occasionally in battle, which can be crazy useful in defending yourself from certain attacks. When Shulk has a vision, you can tell one character to do an action that may change the future. The talent art in the center is the character's special art, and can only be used after the talent gauge is filled. Every character has their own unique skill set, which allows the player to change up their gameplay. Skills are unlocked by getting skill points, which are awarded in battle. Believe me, skills are your friend. Your best friend. Also, skill linking is another useful feature which allows you to use other characters' skills based on your affinity with them. Affinity is important if you plan on maximizing your characters. The more a character is friends with another, the more skills you can access. It's a clever feature for making the player use all the characters in their party. The more a character is friends with another, the more skills you can access. It's a clever feature for making players use other characters in their party. Affinities are not only limited to your party, but NPCs in towns, or hell, the town in general. High affinities in towns are great if you plan on using the trade feature. Why trade? Well, Xenoblade has this little thing we like to call side quests, and lots of them. The reason why I spent 127 hours playing. Many of the side quests are collect this, get that, etc. Well, instead of spending hours on farming for items that only appear at night, day, thunderstorms, falling stars, misty, have a 2% chance of respawning, etc., you can trade with named NPCs. Looking for a rare item? The higher the affinity of the town, the more items the NPCs carry. Side quests. If you're a completionist, brace yourself and pace yourself. Another nifty feature of visions is if you stumble upon an item that will be needed for a later quest, you'll have a vision stating the number of those items and who needs them, so that way you'll be ready when you do receive the quest. Equipment and customization? Easy peasy. I love that the items you equip in this game actually show up on your character, changing their overall appearance. Customization can get a little wild as you create gems that you equip to your equipment, giving you certain effects based on that gem. Gems are great for extra hit points, attack power, defense, resisting debuffs, gaining extra experience, etc.
Wow.
The graphics in Xenoblade Chronicles are great for the Wii. If only HD was a thing for this game. The game can look grainy at times, but it's not a deal breaker. I noticed while playing the game there were no cinematic graphics, and I thought that was an interesting choice for this game considering how beautiful the world of Xenoblade is. Speaking of how gorgeous this game is, the landmarks in this game are simply breathtaking. The world is so large and imaginative, every location is worth exploring. And make sure to explore at different times of the day, you'll never know what you'll find. The music in Xenoblade Chronicles is nice. The drastic change in music from day to night, night to day is perfect, suits the mood, and when you travel to different areas, the transition is smooth. Not to mention, some of the music in Xenoblade Chronicles makes you want to stay in the level a moment longer. Have a listen to my favorite track. And there you have it, my reasons why Xenoblade Chronicles is pretty much the best JRPG ever, ranking a 9.5 out of 10. Let me run you all through the basics of why I'm really feeling this game. Story is easily a 10 out of 10. I liked all of the cast of characters, first of all. There wasn't a single annoying character that you just wanted to wring their neck. You know, there was like the courageous one, there was the comedy relief, there's kind of the emo-ish one, but none of them were like a bitch. Like, I just hate like chicken shit characters. The story also, a lot of twists and turns, reoccurring dreams, what is this, why is that happening? And you know, some of them can be a little predictable, but others are just kind of like, oh damn! The gameplay is a 10 out of 10. The cooldown system while you're fighting, it was new to me, but you know what, I kind of liked it. I thought it would slow the game down, but it actually fit really well. Side quests. So many freaking side quests. Side quests are a great way to break up the game. This game has so much to do. I mean, among the side quests, you could be raising affinities, you could be discovering secret locations, you could be gem crafting. Traversing the land is breathtaking. You really feel like you're on this gargantuan titan. You know, when you're traversing the knee or the arm, it's like, this is a big arm. Yeah, it's a titan's arm. The customization is awesome, like with skills and equipping different character skills to other different characters based on their affinity was genius. This game is really good about giving incentive. Everything connects. The graphics is what gets this game a 9.5 out of 10. The graphics I rate a 9.5 out of 10 simply because there were some pop-ups. You know, you're traversing the area like a tree would pop up or a bush would pop up. You know, and there was no HD, so that was kind of a bummer. Not to mention there were no cinematic graphics, which I thought that was kind of strange. For some reason, this game just deserved cinematic graphics because of how gorgeous it was, and it wasn't there, so it kind of let me down a little bit. Oh my gosh, lastly, the music. Oh my god, a 10 out of 10. This game's soundtrack was gorgeous. The music goes from day to night, and it really captures the essence of day and night. Not to mention some of the levels, Mechonis Field, by far my favorite musical level. I stayed on that level simply because I was enjoying the music. And there it is! All the reasons why I love this game, Xenoblade Chronicles for the Nintendo Wii. If you haven't gotten this game for the Nintendo Wii, do not fret. It is re-releasing on the Nintendo 3DS, April 6th, 2015. Easily probably one of my favorite JRPGs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I leave you with my question of, what is your favorite JRPG? Comment below. Thanks again for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Mwah!